In the middle of my 12-hour journey to Romania, while experiencing some traveler's high, I wrote a poem about my love for travel. Watch the heartbreaking video before continuing. I am an enthusiastic low-cost traveler, which doesn't mean that some parts of it don't drive me crazy. This time I was mostly irritated by the low-cost airline company, the low-cost Airbnb stay, and my low-cost brain. And I loved every moment of it. Hanging out at the airport is cool, until you realize that you may pay your monthly salary for the enormous bag you have. I carried 3 bags, a lady handbag, a laptop bag, and a large bag for people who love mountain climbing. The handbag and the laptop bag do not count as baggage if your large bag is under 10 kilos, right? Well, with low-cost airlines, you never know. So the next 2 hours I spent stressing out and trying to figure out which way to spread out my stuff evenly in my 3 bags. Finally, the check-in time came and the check-in lady told me that I will not pay any money if I put all my things into one bag. One bag. It took me 30 minutes to put all my things and the bags into the large bag, and wonder of wonders, everything fits. I can provide you with some visual evidence. I felt like a tiny ant carrying a large piece of stick to put onto the anthill. It is needless to say that I needed to put everything out during the metal detector check. Well, flying low cost can get expensive, but it didn't this time. But I know better ways how to spend 3 hours. I pride myself to be really good in traveling light. I can go to a music festival with only a handbag and I have everything I need. Ladies have big handbags, but anyway, I wasn't proud of my packing skills this time. I was so anxious that I will forget my passport or something that I packed too many things that I didn't really need. 100 lipsticks, 2 cell phone chargers may be too many. Vitamin C, too many scarves for 1 week. 2 deodorants may be too many. Too many shampoo samples for 1 week. Well, I already used like half of them, so. I obviously worry too much about my personal hygiene. Well, sometimes you fail at things you thought you were good at. The low-cost Airbnb is the best because you can experience the authentic living in the region you are traveling to. Hotels, hostels, fancy Airbnb apartments, they are the same all around the globe, which means that you exchange your personal comfort for the authentic experience. I booked a room in the apartment near the center of the Romanian city of Cluj for about 10 euros and I got what I paid for. It is the tiniest apartment that I have ever been to. Look at the photos! Here I am standing in the middle of the hall facing the entrance door. Here I turn to the tiny kitchen. On the left, you can see the doors to 2 tiny bedrooms, 2 meters long and 2 meters wide. The bathroom is just next to the kitchen, and when doing pee-pee, you can see the oven. When going to the kitchen, I always hit my thigh. I also had trouble to understand where I should brush my teeth. And yes, I forgot to mention that there are 3 cats living in the apartment. And the host forgot to mention that there is a guy living in the other room. I met him when he went to borrow a mirror from my room. Obviously, he was in his boxers. Traveling both low cost and alone is great because you get to do things you want to do. You are responsible for how you are going to spend your day. You don't have to compromise with your friends, your family, your partner, or the society's vision of how the perfect traveling should be like. You are free to do whatever you want. And that's what I love about it. Even though I have bruises all over my thigh. What kind of traveling do you prefer? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures and more mildly sick videos. Bye!